Hello everyone, happy full moon in Gemini. Thank you for everyone that came out to class today. Today's Wednesday, so happy Wellness Wednesday, where I post on the Facebook page and it shares to everywhere else. Little tips, either it's nutrition, essential oils, fun stuff like that. Muscle facts, yoga poses, something that's health related, that I find interesting that I want to share with you guys. So I did a couple posts today and I wanted to do our meditation video and our meditation talk so that you guys can understand what your different choices are for your meditation on this full moon. So this is the last full moon of the calendar year, right? So we have the moon calendar and we have the Gregorian calendar, which everyone pretty much falls under, and it's January to December. So for that calendar year, December, end of the calendar year, in December we have the full moon, which is today, December 11th, and also, depending on where you are in the world, also December 12th, okay? So this is the last full moon of the year 2019, but also for the whole decade, okay? So we're going into the roaring 20s, right? Our new technology 20s, right? 1920s, but 2020, all right? So we're going into the 20s, and this is the last full moon for the decade. Very special. But what is unique about this full moon is that it happens at 12:12 Eastern Standard Time, New York time, right? And for the West Coast where I am, it's 9:12 p.m. So you can essentially connect to that 12:12 no matter where you are, right? You just want to start your meditation at least 3 minutes before the peak time, okay? And when you look on the chart, the peak time when you're doing your meditation, you can do it anytime. For practice, you go to a yoga workshop and you practice that meditation, whatever style of yoga it is. The best way to use meditation is to apply it in your life, so it's goal related to what you're experiencing right now, but also for what you want to accomplish in the future, mainly to get your mind right, right? It's balancing mind, body, and spirit is what all of these traditional techniques are about, okay? So there's a couple things that I want to cover that we want to look into for our meditation, okay? Now, another thing I want to say, the winter solstice happens on December 25th. Now, for the planet, if you're on the northern hemisphere and you happen to live in a location where it snows, it's winter. If you live in a more tropical area, which bears more agriculture, more food, for on a mass quantum level, then it's your dry season where you're receptive to fire, and then you would have a limited amount of food that will bear at that particular season, okay? So essentially, if it's not snowing, it's still a dry season. And if it's a tropical island, you can still grow certain fruits will bear at that time, right? The tree is going to do what it wants to do naturally. That's the best way to get your food, right? So just going with nature the best we can. So there's a couple things that I want to touch on. This moon is 19 degrees 51 minutes, okay, when you look at it. So with 19, you can look at the meaning of number 1, which is usually leadership. You can look at it. I like to use it as, I'm breaking down 19 and using it in 1, your life path number. The best way to use it personally for me is life path number. Life path number 1, what does that mean? Life path number 9. Okay, I'm not going to go into a long discussion because it's, I need to just get the information out. Then when you look at 19, and I did the post on Facebook and on Instagram, and you can check that out as well. So we're vibing off of what that number means. Now, whenever the minute is, say, 51 minutes, right? Technically, you want to spend that amount of time to give your meditation, affirmation, manifestation, that energy, what you're doing and what your purpose is. My purpose is to get a new job, to be more confident, to not be so triggered or upset, or someone's annoying me, and how to deal with this person's personality. What's your purpose for the full moon, right? So in the full moon, you can do any kind of meditation you want. You can either go along with that particular astrology of that moon, or whatever it is that you feel that you need to do. Okay, so after the full moon, you will want to make sure that you're keeping up with the practice that you are doing. Okay, so for this full moon, we want to focus on I'm doing two things at once. Okay, we want to focus on attaining our goal. So from my post, I'm going to share with you and you can see it. Okay, your thoughts are powerful. Be aware of them. Keep them positive. Meditate, motivate yourself basically, so that you can manifest what it is that you are desiring to manifest. Okay, it's about you turning your dreams and your goals into reality, and the steps to do that. But first you want to relax the mind, and you want to get the mind going. You want to stay focused on your life purpose. And whenever I say life purpose, I always have to mention, oh, I don't know what my life purpose is. Well, whatever it is that you need to do right now is part of your life purpose. Okay, until you hit that high peak where you're like, oh wow, I accomplished this one goal that I really wanted. But every lesson along the way, everything you're doing along the way is a part of that life purpose, and up to you to keep yourself on that path. Okay, so 19 degrees, you're going to know that you are unique. You are yourself. Okay, I wrote this early in the morning. Like I woke up early in the morning, and just getting this all together. So just know about your unique self. There's only one you. Okay, and you got to ask yourself, what can I do on my own? And that's the thing. We can all work as a collective and as a group, but what can you do on your own, right? So what can you do that's not stressful to you? Okay, what comes naturally to you? What is your gift? And then knowing your gift. Okay, but the main thing is the meditation we're going to do is going to be focusing on clearing your mind, and we're going to go through this, clearing your mind, and then focusing on the goal that you want, like visualizing it. We're going to do a visualization. Okay, so back to the lecture of it, so you know where we're going. Okay, so the meditation will help to relax your mind, your body, your spirit, get you in balance with yourself. Okay, and then this will also help you to answer the questions that you have if you have a dilemma. Now, usually when you meditate, there's no right or wrong way. I mean, there could be a wrong. Yes, there's wrong way, but there's many different ways to get to that. So having a paper and a pencil to jot down an idea while we're talking right now is good. Once you get into your meditation, meditate. If something comes to you, write it down. But you want to keep that meditation going, okay? And trust that you'll remember it after. If you're a forgetful person at first from not training the mind, or just whatever, it doesn't matter. Write it down if you need to, okay? Okay, so 9, that's one meaning. 1 is independence, it's self, okay? 1 is also leadership, to know how to have a group of people work together. But 1 is really you work best by yourself, or being your own boss, or being a leader. But you also have to learn how to fall in and to be led. There's a give and take, but most people, if you have a strong constitution, independence, you are a 1 life path. Remember, we're talking about life path, and that's how we're using the degrees of the moon, okay? Just to clarify. So when we're looking at 9, we think of endings and beginnings. Be open to know when something has last its course and when something new is about to start. So 9, know that the universe is working in its own perfect timing. You know, there's a loop in the universe sometimes, and there's that travel, okay? So there's a flow to that. You can connect to this and find peace in your process. So on Earth, right, you're finding your own peace in your life. So, you know, chaos will happen, disagreements will happen, but you really have to pull yourself in and try to find the solution, right, the best way you can. All right. Someone's at the front door. I'm making a video. Give me a second. This is all happening in real time. Okay, so, all right. Thank you for waiting with me. Okay, my ring on my phone. Okay, so knowing that process, okay, you are connected to this. Okay, so backtracking. Okay, 9, know that the universe is working in its own perfect timing. You are connected to this and find peace in this process. So finding peace in that process, because life is going to happen. Not everyone, you know, is going to just sit down and meditate in a cave forever. We have our life, so we have our meditation, we have our dance, we have our work, we have... Do you need me?
Somebody's out here for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Please wait 1 second. Sorry.
Where is she?
She's good. So just give it to her. Yeah, and then she'll bring back all the papers. Yeah, just give her. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that. I usually see people like, I have to leave. I'm so sorry. Okay, but it happens. It's life. And if I don't get it done, you know, this is YouTube life. You know, if you don't get it done, it won't happen. You know, I can think of many things and not get it done. So, okay, so, and I don't even think I can pause on this recording and come back. It is what it is. So, all right. So, you know, you can connect to this and find peace in the process. Okay. There is a cycle to everything, right? The moon cycle, working along with that in your life. And you don't have to be perfect at start, but you're just applying it to your life as a technique to help you maintain, to help you cope, right? So I use it because I find it interesting, and just to use it as a technique and see how it applies to my life, okay? Keep your mental energy up for your personal motivation. Very important, because no matter what goal you have, there's always someone there to be negative, whether they're your family, your friends, what have you. This is something I always say because it's real, right? Because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. They want you to slack too. So no matter who it is, just know that you have to keep your energy up and then distance yourself from people who are not supportive, okay? Striving and being realistic in your goal planning and your strategy of what you're doing. Striving forward requires practice to empower and relax our mind daily, okay? I notice I have to edit that, okay? So it's a daily practice. It's not like, you know, just showing up and then expecting everything to work out just fine, okay? I'm correcting hour, tour from hour, okay? So recognizing that it's a daily life practice. There is a beginning and an end to everything. I mentioned that earlier. A start and a pause. And the pause is a beautiful thing. Even when we're practicing movement in yoga, pause when you need to, rest when you need to. Everyone's body is different. So there's different kind of classes where they require you to be at this type of shape level to continue with the flow. But really, you know, you can rest. It's not it's not a boot camp, you know. At least I don't run my yoga classes that way. So rest when you need to, because everyone can benefit. be comfortable in both. Be comfortable in the start of something, the pause of something, and when something needs to end. Okay? All right. Be comfortable with both. This is balance. This is balance. Being able to say, this is a start, being connected to it, this is a pause, and this is an end. Okay? So the 19 in numerology is 10 when you add it, 1 plus 9. Then it breaks back down to 1. So everything comes back to you. So even if something is someone else's fault, let's say, you can take responsibility for what you can do and know that everything comes back to you. It all comes back to you or back to its original source, which is you, right? Know your value as an individual and be balanced in your self-determination. So right now we're in a state of, oh, I'm an individual. Well, that's great, but you're also a tribe, you know, so there's a responsibility for both and finding the balance with that, okay? All right, December's the cold moon, the coldest moon starting for this cycle. So get warmed up, get pumped up, guys. So we're going to start the meditation, okay? Another cool thing I want to mention. We can see Venus and Saturn on the 11th and the 12th at night, okay? So this whole apply planetary meditation focus techniques to achieve your goal, the other post that I did, is basically this, using timing in your meditation and knowing the degree. And I like to use the degree number as far as numerology. Okay, that's how I like to use it. All right, and the meaning for that degree and see how it applies. And it really syncs up quite well. So with everything that I said, okay, someone can find something, how they can apply it to their life and use it to benefit you. It's not, it's just simple as that. What's going on in your life and how can you use the meaning of the numerology degree and the time. Now, what happens if it's 0 degree? It's 0 degree. You can meditate for as long as you want. If it's 1 minute, 1 degree, you can, I would bring it up to 10 and 11. Anything below 10 it's 10 or 11 minutes of meditation, right? But with that said, you want to warm up the body. So it is 51 degrees. 51 degrees is the moon, right? So I would add minutes to that. 3 minutes or 6 minutes to warm the body up. You can do physical movement first, but you want to sit in that meditative state because everything kicks in after 3 minutes. Someone's at the door now. Okay. So I may have to cut this video into 2 so that we can start the meditation. So I will see. But what you want to do now is get yourself comfortable and get ready for your meditation. Yes. Okay. So get yourself comfortable. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Relax your shoulders, have a straight spine. You want to tuck the chin so that the back of the neck is straight, and that's for that Kundalini energy to rise. Okay, for that energy flow, the meridian flow, the chi flow in the body. So you want to sit up nice and straight and tuck the chin to where you can breathe well. The back of the neck is straight. Now you can close the eyes enough to see the tip of your nose. Some people can see both sides. You know, some people might look mainly out of the left eye, but your eye is slightly closed. You can connect the thumb and the pointer finger if you want, okay? That's perfectly fine if you want to do that. Just sit still. And I'm going to give you another mudra to do. So first you just want to sit and breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And I would connect the middle finger and the thumb. The middle finger is Saturn, and we can see Saturn and Venus, right? So I would do that. And Saturn is all about structure, focus, stability, restrictions. Restrictions can be good. We're thinking of restriction in the most positive way. Eliminating things that is not beneficial, like distractions, so that you can stay focused. Middle finger and thumb together, spine is straight, shoulders down, back of the neck is straight for that Kundalini energy to flow. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. You want to inhale for the chest to rise, the belly to expand. And as you exhale, you pull the navel in and the chest relax. Inhale, the chest rises, the belly expands. Exhale, you pull the navel in and the chest naturally lowers. If at any time you feel dizzy or lightheaded, you can breathe normally. So now you want to visualize air, clouds. You're sitting somewhere safe. If heights is something that disturbs you, place yourself sitting on the ground, but for some reason, maybe on a mountain, at the center of the mountain, and you're just having clouds and mist around you. And you want your mind to feel that. It could be sunny, it could be evening, dark, but clouds are around you, and you're just breathing in the air. Exhale, inhale, exhale. And just visualize what it is that you want for yourself. All right? Visualize, see yourself smiling and happy. This is the best. See yourself smiling and happy. Maybe even putting a smile on your face. And you want to sit here and feel the joy of what you want. What is your end goal? Just see yourself happy and everyone around you happy. You've met your goal and they've met their goal, being a part of your goal or being a part of their own goal that is connected to your goal, like a web. And doing so, you're going to put yourself on the right path with people that are helpful, influential, that are on the same path. There's no competition because everyone is meeting their goal and confident and comfortable in their process. It's a full moon in Gemini, so you're thinking of Mercury, full communication, that is perfect communication. It's giving yourself the patience and time to review things, to make notes, to follow up, and be open to making corrections when needed, because it is best suited for the betterment, the best outcome for your goal. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. I am responsible. I have the fire within me. I am self-assured. My thumb and my Saturn finger are together. My Saturn finger, my middle finger is Saturn, my responsibility. I know how to restrict myself from things that I don't need. There is joy in this restriction. I don't feel limited at all. I feel in control. I feel like I'm the master of myself. I am the master of myself. I am in control to the best of my ability. I am flexible. I am determined. I am focused. I am responsible. I forgive myself when I mess up. When I make a mistake, I move forward. I am grateful for myself. I am grateful for everything that I do. I am disciplined. Disciplined is a good word because I'm the master of myself. I find joy in setting my goals, writing down my ideas, and being fluid to change when I need to. I am connected to my space and time. I am connected to my space and time. I am connected to my space and time. My thumb represents Mars. I am self-assured. I am confident. I have the fire within me to get things done. My sacral chakra is balanced. My emotions are balanced. So I can move to my solar plex. The color is yellow. Solar plex chakra. My fire energy. My thumb is my Mars. I am connected to my determination. I am assured of myself. I am confident. I am happy. I don't allow anyone to limit me because I don't limit myself. My fire is strong. My root chakra is balanced. My sacral chakra is balanced. My solar plexus is balanced. My heart is balanced. My heart connects my lower chakras and my upper chakras. My throat is balanced. I'm connected to Mercury for excellent communication and message. I do my best with my communication. I am clear with my communication. I know when to speak and when not to speak. My third eye is connected. And someone's calling me. My third eye is connected. I am wise. I am 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 connected. And be in this pause and just think about everything that we have just said. Bring that fire, that motivation to your space. Let go of feeling awkward in the silence. Pause. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Breathe. Think about everything that was said and see how you feel right now. And know that we have the power to manifest what we want. Know that we're all psychic. We're all in tune. We can all tap into that third eye. Moving up to the crown, connecting to source, pulling that energy in from above and grounding yourself, pulling that energy in from the earth like roots of a tree. And it's all meeting at the navel, pulling in the heavenly energy from above through the crown chakra all the way down to the belly, the navel, the dantian, the middle energy point in our body, and pulling up from the earth, or wherever you are. connecting to ancestor, which is also yourself, the earth, the creator, Mother Nature, Father Nature. That whole energy of one meeting from the earth at the core of your being and firing up at the core of your being. Your solar plexus. Saturn is in Capricorn today and tomorrow. And Capricorn is the master of the matrix, and being in this physical world, you want to connect to that, and knowing that the new moon on the winter solstice will be in Capricorn. And right now, Saturn's in Capricorn under this Gemini full moon. And connecting your communication along with your responsibility on earth for your life path and your fun experience in life. Thinking now about your goal, focusing on your goal and smiling once again about your goal. And now you have about 40 minutes left to hold this thought. So right now you can pause this video, but keep your mind focused on your goal. Pausing the video and holding this meditation. You can play some music that is relaxing. You can lay back. You can fall asleep, but just have that goal in your mind. And your notepad is next to you to write down whatever comes to mind, whatever creative idea. And then to close your meditation, just simply rub your hands together. So you can pause the video, but when you want to end, you rub your hands together. And you slowly allow yourself to sit up, drink some water. Be still for at least a minute after the meditation, and then write down whatever comes to you. And it's good to have a journal that is your moon journal, your moon meditation journal. And then you keep track of really the new moon to the full moon, but since this is a full moon meditation, keep track of the days, okay, and the goals that you have and how you go about them. All right. So I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I wanted to share with you guys one more information. I hope that you're feeling well. And just know that you can practice this meditation on the 11th and on the 12th. Okay? Right. I didn't want to say that wrong. So the full moon happens, and then after the full moon, for the waning moon part, anything that you need to get rid of in your life is a good time to get rid of it so that it helps you, or maybe put a limit on it to help you to attain that goal, building up to the new moon coming up on December 25th. So just preparing for that, doing whatever it is that you need to do to prepare for that new moon. So the full moon meditation, you can do it today, the 11th, tomorrow, the 12th. And when you're having the waning moon, for those period of days, you want to get rid of things that you don't need anymore. Okay? So what I should do is bring up my moon calendar to give you that information. So if you bear with me, but this is a great opportunity to really write down how you feel, But if you're enjoying this meditation, then you should have already paused the video. And after the meditation, you'd write down your ideas, your goals, your idea, and then start playing the video again to hear me talk. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is tell you the flow of the moon. So the full moon, we can observe it on the 11th, depending on where you are in the world, on the 12th, and then the 13th is waxing. So you want to get rid of things. You can even donate stuff that you don't need. And since it's holidays and you know, a lot of people celebrating Christmas, you want to give gifts. Now, the 19th of December is the quarter moon, and that's another time, the last quarter moon, and that's a great time for you to reaffirm the meditation you did on today, okay? And then, of course, on the 25th and the 26th is the new moon, and it's a new moon eclipse, okay, in Capricorn. So we will make another video on that and another discussion on that. So then the new moon, you want to start something up, and something that is work related would be beneficial. The new moon in Capricorn. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed the video. I felt very relaxed. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.